Hello everyone and welcome to episode 19 of Let's Play Final Fantasy. In this episode we're going to go speak to the Circle of Mages, so let's go do that real quick. Now I accidentally, I tried to go through this gauntlet once before and I got the sword and I saved, so I already have the sword that you get from the smith, but I'll show you who you're supposed to talk to. There's Excalibur, that's the sword he makes for you out of the adamantite that you get in the Wind Shrine. So let's go talk to the Circle of Sages real quick. Some of these don't say anything new, so I'm just going to try to talk to the ones that do. The four forces are pulling into the Temple of Chaos at the center. Now the four forces are restored. Go to the temple and banish the true evil for good. At last, the four lights are returned, and restored light turns into the force, allowing one to travel across time. Foe has gone 2,000 years into the past. The world in which you came from is the true state of the world. You merely lost memories of it, but the meddling with time brought the disturbance in the world in this era. Time no longer flows in a single strand and has turned into a never-ending loop. We must destroy the foe and help to break this loop. So we need to go back to the past to destroy a guy who sent the Chaos Fiends into the future so the Chaos Fiends can send him in the past. Which begs the question how he got into the past in the first place to send the Chaos Fiends into the future. Because that had to start the loop somehow. Someone flew to 2,000 years ago and went to the four elemental fiends of this world. All destruction occurred, and now all destruction occurring now began there. I see the time flowing from my eyes. The one who flew back 2,000 years ago in time destroyed the world then, and 2,000 years later he again returns to the past and repeats his evil deeds. The same 2,000 years in history keep repeating like the chicken and the egg. This time loop must be broken. And yeah, that's the last one that has something new to say. Let's go. We're gonna go to our airship. We're gonna fly to get out of my way. Go down here. Okay, now you have the adamantite. And you'd want to fly up here. And go to the Dwarf Cave. You want to take the adamantite into the Dwarf Cave, and you want to talk to the smith, and I'll show you where the smith is. He is back here. You talk to him, bless the crystals, and he will make the Excalibur sword for you, which is the most powerful sword in the game for the knight. So you want to give it to your knight and make him a beast. We are going to get one more sword in this dungeon, and after we get it, I'm going to exit the dungeon. The only way you can exit the dungeon, by the way, is with Warp 2, so keep that in mind. The four fiends of chaos were taking the crystals and light and sending the power to the past. Some 2,000 years ago, the past is absorbing the power. He is the one true foe. Let the light of four crystals shine upon the crystals and in the center of the chamber. Unite the four forces unite the four forces to open the power and chaos with the Temple of Ash. Am I dreaming? It is the light of the four crystals. We shall not take the crystal step into the portal of time. It will take you 2,000 years into the past. Ah, the crystal's radiance has been restored by speech. Chaos cast its curse on us and turning us into bats. We are the Sky People. We came here after tracing the root of evil to the world's ruining the palace. That's 400 years ago. Okay, so you remember when we were at we were talking to some Sky People in Lufenia, or whatever that town was called, Lufin, or whatever? The four crystals were laid on the black crystal. tide of time advances to engulf all, and the dimensions begin to twist. Just one step forward, and you will travel 2,000 years back in time. They said they had 5 warriors who tried to stop this 400 years ago, and they all got turned into bats. Well, they're still here. Don't know how a bat lived for that many years, but apparently it did. Okay, the random encounter rate in this area is incredibly high, but you should have items in your inventory: healing helm and healing staff. And what those will do is they will give you a free cast of healing 2 every single time you use them in battle. And that will keep your party character's health up if you use it. I recommend using it every single battle, because you only have so many spell charges in this game, and if I had mana and mana potions, this wouldn't be a problem, but I do not. I've got a set amount of spells to get through this very, very long dungeon. And I do mean long. Occasionally you will run into incredibly annoying groups of enemies, but for the most part you want to use as few spell charges to get through this dungeon as you possibly can, so you can save your powerful spells for the final boss, because he is a bitch. One of his abilities is Cure 4, which occasionally you'll run into big groups of... Okay, game, you can cut that shit out. Occasionally you'll run into big groups of enemies in this, and they'll be a pain in the ass to deal with when you run into them. Go, go, go. My knight just gained a level. He's now level 36. Let's go in here. Okay, this is a scripted encounter. I'll show you what I'm doing with the healing helm if we don't kill this guy too fast, because we are pretty powerful. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Every single round, healing. And it keeps my health up quite a bit, as you can see. That'll probably do it. Yep. And everybody else in my party just gained a level. We're all level 36. Awesome. Okay, let's get these items. And get this one over here. Found a shitload of gil. Okay, let's go to the altar. A stone plate rests on the floor. It seems to embrace an evil force. Okay. Now you're probably wondering what the fuck you're supposed to do here, right? Key items. Remember this loot that we got at the very beginning of the game? This, at the very end of the game, is where you're supposed to use it. So let's do that. And now we can go forward to the next level. Okay, I don't remember 100% where the stairs are. Not there. Let's check this corner. Nope. Let's check this other. Let's check this corner over here. Corner over here. That looks very stairs-like. Let's go to that. As I remember, we have to go left and not down. No game, I really don't feel like fighting Flan. Okay, let's go around this way. There's the stairs for the next level. Is this the level where... I think this might be the level where we begin to run into the... Because this level goes through some levels where you just fight the toughest enemies in the game in groups. And then it starts going through the levels that are similar to the different levels of the different shrines that you visited over the course of this game. I believe this is the first one. I believe this is fire. Okay, this is the first one, but it is not fire. It is earth. Let's go around this way. So all the enemies on this level are going to be tougher enemies that you fought in the Earth Cave. This does mean that the Temple of Chaos gets easier here. But I think they up the encounter rate to compensate for the fact that the game gets easier here. The unfortunate thing about this level is you will run into Medusas again. Wait a minute, why am I going this way? There's no treasures on this level. There's just the final boss, which we're about to fight, and it is Lich, and he has a very strong possibility of casting Nuke on the first turn, so be aware of that. It's devastating. Other than that, he's easy. He did not cast Nuke on the first turn. I am shocked, but not displeased. Because my first trip through here, he did, and it hurt me bad. Oh, there goes Flare. That's new. Yeah, look at that. That hurts. That one hurts real bad. But he shouldn't be that difficult to kill because we killed him a long time ago and we've gained a lot of levels since then. There he goes. The next one should be the fire cave. Yep, this is the fire level. These doors can be a little bit difficult to see in the wall because they're a very similar color, but they are there. There is treasure on this floor, so we'll want to go find that. Go down, no wait, go around here. Forgot about the walls there. Look at this. Despite Lich doing a lot of damage to us, we are in good health again. Also, my knight just gained another level. I forgot we need to go around this the other way. Come on, game. Two more characters gained a level. We're now level 37, except for TSL, who's lagging behind. Okay, now. And there he goes. Let's check this treasure chest. Protect ring, we don't need that. But there's 3 more chests in here. Let's go down this way. I've been recording for an hour at this point. Because did I mention that this place is long? Because this dungeon really is very, very long. Here's the second of 4 treasures on this floor. And it's a sword that we don't need. Let's backtrack to where... near the exit. To this floor so we can do this all over by heading toward a different pair of chests. The random encounter rate here is ridiculous. Just got everybody back at full health here. Let's go out here, and in here. Protect cloak. Okay, we want to give that to, he's already wearing one, so her. Shield, protect cloak. They finally have a shield. Let's go down this long hallway. Through this door. Through this door, and get Gil. That's the last treasure on this floor. Let's go back. So many random encounters. Come on, game. Let me go. Let's go up here, across here. Out here. Around this way. And my knight just gained another level just in time for the next fight. Marlith, come on. You'll notice that this does not play the boss music. It just plays the standard fight music for these fights, even though you're fighting a boss. I find that a little interesting because they do have boss music in this version of the game, as you have heard when I have fought bosses in the past. They actually added music to this version of the game. Shit. That'll help him a bunch. That's not gonna do much, Marlith. Oh, he's just whooping your ass. Healing helm, healing helm. Gotta keep your stats up. Come on, dude. 39. Thank God that missed. Dude, come on. 300 damage. Oh, well, Kraken's even worse. Kraken can kill you in one turn with a physical attack because he can attack 8 times because he's a fucking octopus. She's dead. Not too much trouble. I believe there's only one more treasure left in this entire place. Here. Here. The rest of my party just gained a level, so we're now all level 38. Gonna go in here and down. As I'm sure you were able to guess, this is the Sea Shrine level, so all the enemies you're gonna run into here, you already ran into in the Sea Shrine, which was easier. How much gil do I have? As much as the game will allow me to have. Go this way. The Sea Shrine is probably the easiest of the shrines in this game because you get the Zeus gauntlets, and everything in the Sea Shrine is weak to lightning. Should go this way, and this should be Kraken. Yep. Okay. As you already know, Kraken has 8 tentacles, and he can slap you with all of them, and in doing so, do a shitload of damage to you. Possibly instantly kill a couple of weaker characters, such as my Black Mage there. If he hits my Black Mage with that, my Black Mage is probably going to die. Yeah, see that? See how much damage he did to my red mage there? That's because he is able to hit him 8 times with a physical attack. It's brutal. Doesn't do as much to him. Yes, do ink. I want you to do ink. Ink won't do shit. Allow me to heal this round and just do physical damage. Oh, come on. 3? You can do better than that, Red Mage. Healing Helm, Healing Helm. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. It'll be close to 400 again. Yes, ink again. Okay, thank God. You wasted this round, dude. As long as he doesn't attack my Black Mage, I think the rest of them can possibly survive. Bolt 2. That ain't gonna do shit. See what I mean? You're wasting your attacks, and I'm glad. Although I don't know why the physical damage is diminishing for my knight. He's dead. And nobody died. I didn't have to use life 3, life 2 at all. Thank God. Okay. Now there's one treasure on this floor. We're gonna go get it and then we're gonna warp out. Why are we gonna get this one item and then warp back out of the dungeon? Because we want this item when we fight Warmech, which I'm planning on doing. Let's go down this diagonal hallway here. Cross. Up the smaller hallway and into this room. And found Masamune in the treasure chest. Now this sword is special because it can be equipped to any of your characters, then will automatically make them into an offensive weapon. Like, let's see what it does for the attack power and accuracy of the Red Mage. 71, 131. 67, 92. 64, 92. See? Turns them all into massive offensive. Now we got that item. We're going to warp back out. Mostly so that I can save. And I can use this item against War Magic. And I'm not going to make you guys watch me go through all that again just to get to the final boss. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to stop the video, and then I'm going to get back there, and then I'll start recording again. That's my plan. I planned it. So I said this will make sure I have a definite recording for the future. This recording will not be stopped on the off chance that the final boss of this game kills me. Besides that, it'll be easier to get through the Temple of Fiends this time because I don't have to stop and look for chests like I did that time because I already got them all. So I'm going to stop the video here and I'll meet you back on that final level where we will fight Tiamat and we will beat the final boss. Okay, so we're back and we're going to go this way because this is where the boss is. We have one more boss to fight, as you may have guessed, before we get to the final boss of the game. And it is him. It is Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind. Are you guys excited for Record Store Day coming up on the 18th of this month? I know I am. I was really excited for it because Earache Records announced that... Watch this, waste your turn. Yeah, buddy. Earache Records announced that they were going to release the Gods of Grind compilation album from way back in the day. Okay, back in the early 90s, there was a huge tour for Earache called the Gods of Grind. And on that tour was Confessor, Cathedral, Entomb, and Carcass. The funny thing about this lineup is only one of these bands ever actually played grindcore, and that is Carcass. The other three aren't. Entombed is death metal, Cathedral is doom metal, and Confessor is technical doom metal. I did a review of a Confessor EP on my other YouTube channel. I will try to remember to link that in the description below for you guys to all check out. But yeah, they announced that they were going to release that, and I was all excited about that right up to the point where I found out that was Europe only. So I can't get it here in the United States. The only way that I would be able to get it in the United States is if they have any leftover copies after Record Store Day, and they decide to sell them here in the United States, or mail order, or something along those lines. Order it online, which would be insane shipping because I would be shipping it again from Europe. And it would take forever to get here. Not fun. So that was kind of disappointing. But I'm still looking forward to it because Metallica is going to re-release their classic demo, No Life Till Leather, on tape, and it's going to be remastered. And it's a Record Store Day exclusive, so I'm pumped for that. Metallica's my all-time favorite band. They always have been my all-time favorite band. They always will be my all-time favorite band. Regardless of how much Lulu sucked, they're still my all-time favorite band. Eat shit to the mat! One final battle to go. And we are level 40, by the way. I'll show you guys in just a second. We have more gil than we could ever need. And all of our characters are now level 40. So I was kind of disappointed that that's not coming to the United States. Come on, Earache, give the United States a little bit of love. But whatever, I'll get the Metallica demo that I've been wanting for years. And you have to pay like premium fucking prices to get it on eBay. Look, we used one potion to get back here. Let's use potions to make sure everybody's 100% before this battle. God, I wish I could save state before this battle, but I cannot. And we have all of our spell charges. and we're going to need them. This battle's tough. He has a wide variety of attacks that can do a lot of damage, and he can deal, he can cure for himself, which heals himself fully when it happens. It's bullshit. Well, don't you look familiar? Don't remember me? It's Garland. That wussy that we kicked, whose ass we kicked at the very beginning of the game. Yep, he's the final boss. Go figure. Or is he? 2,000 years into the future, you killed me. Then why aren't you dead, bitch? But the four great forces sent me back in time, resurrecting me in the past. The wheel of time revolves eternally. I sent the four fiends of chaos into the future, and they shall once again send my future self into the past, creating a time loop. Or so the theory goes. 2,000 years from now, I will lose all memory of the past. Oh shit, he got a lot bigger. But in that past, I will be reborn yet again. Your lives shall end here, and mine shall last forever. So that's your ultimate goal through all this, is create a time loop so you can live forever in said time loop. Okay. No fire. Haste. No bolt. Haste. That should cut down damage on Blaze, I think. Yeah, that cut down damage on Blaze quite a bit. Attack, magic. Haste, white mage, magic. No ice, magic. Haste on yourself. I wasn't able to get no ice off before that. Oh well. That did a lot of damage. Now we're basically going to use our white mage to buff us, while the rest of us wail on him. Shield 2, magic. Flare. This is the most powerful black mage attack. You want to go balls out offense on this guy. Bolt 3. Yeah, bitch. What now? Just because we haven't buffed ourselves enough, let's go null all. Slow 2, fuck. I don't know if that worked or not. But we'll deal a lot of damage to him as quickly as we can. Attack. Magic. No all on him. Magic. Flare. I'm doing way more damage to him than when I first fought him, so this should go well, I think. Hopefully I can get him before he casts Cure 4 on himself. Tsunami. Okay, that one hurt. Magic Flare. Shit. Oh well, I can resurrect him. Attack. Magic. Life 2. Or I can beat him here. I did it! Man, it's been so long since I've beaten this game. Shame my Black Mage died when I beat him. But I beat him. And he didn't get a cast Cure 4 this time. I did it. Kicked his sorry fucking ass. You die, bitch. I stop your stupid time loop. And now we get the ending. This is a pretty good game. I think there are aspects of it, as I have said before, that have not aged particularly well. The story isn't particularly deep. The time loop was severed at last. The battle spanning 2,000 years came to an end and peace prevailed. The light of the four crystals revived the wind, water, earth, and fire. It all began with a trivial misunderstanding, but it was enough to open Garland's heart to darkness. Don't fall to the dark side, kids. His hatred swelled with the four forces of nature from it, and were born the four fiends of chaos. Evil swallowed the world, plunging it all into darkness. But that is now past. Stuff of legend. Thanks to courage and strength, the four warriors have set right, all but set been right again. The warriors will travel in time once more. The world to which they return will be restored to its natural state. Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland will be there, oblivious of what happened that time in that time-twisted dimension. But when did it all begin? The source of the chaos lay in a strand of time that looped around to connect 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years. Four warriors were chosen by the very forces that had plunged the world into darkness. These forces were the key to banishing darkness as well. And when everything was over, the memory of the four warriors' journey to the past was destined to be lost forever. But their deeds will survive in the people's hearts as legends. The tales will be passed down for generations to come. Well, people are going to remember it if it's lost forever. Dwarves and elves, dragons, people who reach for the stars, all will cherish the tales. The warriors are returning, traveling back from the world 2,000 years past. With the memory of their journey buried deep within their hearts, they will carry on their lives and watch over the world. Never forget, the light of this world must always be guided in the right direction. If it goes astray, darkness will come again. A crystal shines within every heart. A crystal gleams within your heart too, for you are the one who fought the battle spanning 2,000 years. May the world be blessed with the light for eternity. Birds. We get credits? Yeah, we get credits. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The original Final Fantasy. I beat this faster than I thought I would, actually. I thought this would take me like 25, 30 parts, considering this is an RPG. And RPGs are typically long, but I knocked it out in 19 to 20. I don't know if this last episode's going to be split in two or not, because it's more than 2 hours in length. But there's a shit ton of random encounters to cut out. Thank you everybody for watching my Let's Play. This actually did me quite a bit of good, as my subscriber count went up by 6 during the course of this Let's Play. Yeah, I got another subscriber recently, so I did not get an email informing me of who you are. So I am sorry I cannot thank you by name. Nonetheless, thank you for subscribing to me, and I really appreciate it. This is a decent game. I would recommend playing it so that you'll at least get the gist of where the series started, and this is a very important RPG. The story isn't very deep by today's standards. By the standards of the time it was released, there was no other game with a story as fleshed out as this one was. Remake staff. So, it was very huge, very expansive. I mean, most people hadn't seen or played anything quite like this before. I mean, granted, there are RPGs that came before this. There was Dragon Warrior came to America before this, and that was kind of a big deal because Nintendo Power actually dedicated one of their magazines to being a guide for that game. So people would trying to encourage people to play it, which was kind of cool. I would love to get my hands on that. I've actually got the original Dragon Warrior on the NES. And it's still in my to-play pile as of right now, but I do have it. Also, there was, even before Dragon Warrior, there was one other Japanese RPG that made it to the United States, and that was Phantasy Star on the Sega Master System, actually. The original Phantasy Star. Remembered by few, loved by those that remember it. Although later entries in the Phantasy Star series did gain a lot more attention, especially 2 and 4. And I played and beaten 2, and I understand why that one gets attention. It's very, very, very good. The random encounter rate is absurd. The dungeons are very long and incredibly difficult to fight your way through, but it is very, very good. I love how this starts off with a knight fighting a dragon. And then you get into this game and you find the dragons and their home and everything, and they're peaceful people. So, I mean, you do fight dragons that are evil in this game. They're just random encounters that you fight throughout the world. But the dragons that you meet in the world, they're peaceful people. So that's kind of funny. But before even that, I mean, the West was producing computer and video game RPGs before even Phantasy Star came out, because we had the Wizardry series and the Ultima series, and the Ultima series is extremely well remembered and well regarded for quite a number of entries in this series. It started in 79 or 80, I want to say, with the Calibeth. So well before this, or Phantasy Star, or Dragon Warrior even came to the United States. that doesn't negate how big of a deal that this game actually was, because all those that came before this tended to have very simplistic plots, and this one stepped that up quite a bit. And Final Fantasy II, it's a damn shame we didn't get it. It stepped it up even further, although a lot of people consider it to be the black sheep of the series, largely because of the combat system. It was the first one to give you a certain set of characters who had names, and they tried to, they all had their own stories and backstories and plot development and stuff like that. They were all important to the plot. It had more story than this. It's still fairly simple, especially by today's standards. But you got to start somewhere, and that was Square's first attempt at creating likable characters and character-driven stories and things like that. So I respect it for what it is. It's not one of my favorites in the series, and we won't get to one of my favorites in the series until a while now, because we'll have to wait till 4 to get to one that I absolutely love. But yeah, I will get around to playing Final Fantasy II at some point. It will not be my next Let's Play, because I want to do something easier to edit than a Japanese RPG. I have not decided what that will be yet, but I will do something. And it will be cool, it will be enjoyable. Whenever I get around to doing that, I'll talk to you guys then. But thank you everybody for watching this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy. I will be putting together an episode where I fight the War Mech. That might not be 30 minutes long, but I will fight the War Mech and beat him. So you guys can look forward to one final episode of Final Fantasy, rounded out at a nice 20 if this winds up being one single episode. But thank you everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. There will be a video review of this game coming, and there will be a video, if you saw my April Fool's Day joke, there will be a bloopers reel coming from that, so you can look forward to that on my other channel if you follow me over there. If you don't, I'm sure I will link it in the description of one of my future Let's Play episodes. So you can look forward to both of those. I will get both of those done before I get back to Let's Playing another game. But for now, thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play of Final Fantasy, and I'll talk to you guys then. Bye everybody.